Hi, how do people cope during the festival season? As I was saying before, during these holidays, a lot of people end up feeling a lot of pressure because of our family, because of the pages we follow, because of celebrities and other influencers who shows us that they are having like marvelous time. They are having amazing Christmas. They are having beautiful Eid. They have beautiful Diwali. And while to ordinary people, that can result in putting more pressure on their mental health because, excuse me, because we might end up reflecting on that and thinking that I have to have this type of celebration. I have to get a lot of present for my children. I have to make sure that my life it seems perfect on the social media. But the thing is, what we are doing while we are putting that pressure on ourselves is causing a lot of problem, especially in our mental health. Putting pressure on yourself financially and just physically, it's not end up being like the results that you are expecting, that I am going to have perfect Christmas. Because once Christmas is gone, once Eid is gone, once Diwali is gone, you end up reflecting back on them holidays and say that how much did I spend? And them kind of worries end up making you feel so unhappy and feel like, why did I do that? Is the Christmas going to come again next year? Next year, is the Eid is going to be celebrated again next year? So we must learn now to think before we do something. If you are not in a means of getting everything you can this Christmas, just think, does my children really need these things that I think they need? Majority of the time, children don't need that. They just need you to be there. They need you to be available to them. They just want you to be healthy. They want you to be happy. But if you end up not being happy at the end, who or you end up being unhealthy, you are going to be depressed and physical health end up deteriorating. Who's going to be there for your children? Who's going to look after your children? So we need to stop putting our children's life at risk for all these likes and comments on social media. Because me myself, I used to do a lot during December, because December is the month that two of my children are born. One having a birthday on Boxing Day, and another one having a birthday on New Year's Eve. So having them birthday close to each other, and at the same time there is Christmas. Although I do enjoy celebrating all types of holidays, learning new tradition, learning all that, I end up feeling like December, it gave me a lot of stress, and the pressure that I used to feel when my children were little, it was horrendous. Because as a Muslim mom, when your children go to school, most of the time they get to be asked by their teacher and their peer, what did you get for Christmas? And it's like most of the time, if you say that I got nothing, then people don't understand that us as a Muslim, we're not really celebrating Christmas. But because my children end up having birthdays near the end of Christmas, Boxing Day, and New Year's, so I used to get them like a little parcel, little present for them for their birthdays. So it was fun. It was entertaining, but at the same time, I was like complying, conforming to what the society and what expected of me. And that's not only me. Many people are feeling the same way. They feel like I need to belong, and to do so, I have to do things that's going to make me not a bad guy or not the the odd one in a group. So we need to stop putting pressure on ourselves because our mental health is way important. And we need to focus on what's really important to us is spending time with our families, making memories with them. You can do small things this Christmas rather than just worrying, making yourself worry about what my children, how many presents are my children's going to have. Put a list and say that this Christmas, I'm not going to do a lot, but I'm going to watch a film with my children. We are going to do artwork. We are going to do the puzzles. We are going to eat a nice meal. I am going to tell my children's story of when I was a child. Stuff like that, they end up being more cherishable to the children than what you're thinking of because you are giving them something to remember you by. Because remember, we are not always going to be there in their lives. And we need to teach our children that there is time that we can afford to do things, and there is time that we cannot afford to do things. And we need to teach them the boundaries earlier. And during the holiday is the best time, especially if you are falling behind, because now cost of living is hitting everyone very hard. So this is the time where you have to sit down with your child, especially when they are at age of understanding, for you to tell them that, hi, son, I'm telling you, I want to tell you something. Do you know what? This year, mommy and daddy cannot do this and this. So, will you be okay if we do something different? Arrange something to do before Christmas. If you are going out, just go out and have something amazing with them. You don't have to deprive yourself of your sleep. You don't have to deprive yourself of eating healthy. You don't have to make yourself ill because of holidays. So we need to change as the mother, so as the fathers. We need to start focusing on our own mental health. And also, we need to start putting priority. Is our children thinking that it's Christmas their priority? Or do they think that mom and dad to be happy and to be healthy is more priority? Because if you are gone, who's going to look after your child? If you are in a capacity where your mental health is deteriorated, you can't look after your children safely, who's going to be there for you? So we need to start thinking of all these things, and we need to start putting priority that although the holidays are important, but our health, our mental health is important, and our physical health is important. So we need to start changing. We need to start changing now. We need to stop pressuring ourselves into yielding on expectation of other people. We have to stop it because we've already done everything we can And most of the time we end up short.